Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. So today, uh, I've been quite busy. I've been creating podcasts and stuff like that, and I've created a strategy, and I'll talk a little bit about strategies and stuff in a minute. And one of my strategies is obviously creating podcasts and videos and graphics and stuff like that. And by creating graphics, I potentially will have something to vlog about or write an article about or whatever the case might be, and how just by having a strategy of what you need to do per that day, how that creates content you can actually use for other purposes, which is amazing. So, like for instance, the graphic I created today was one where obviously you'll see it when you've picked the video, but where will your journey take you? Okay. And a little bit of a motivational one, asking a question, where will your journey take you? And managed to write a blog about it, which is awesome. Basically just saying stuff like, well, 2019 is officially here, and I believe that there's going to be a lot of people doing some amazing things in 2019. And you see some of these videos on Facebook where people are cleaning up trash and how it's impacting the world just by doing that. And I think that there's going to be a lot of amazing things happen this year. I also know, so if you're at, okay, let's start off by here. If you're at the beginning of your journey and 2019 is going to be the year where you're like, right, this is my year, I'm going to start something, I'm going to start a side hustle, I'm going to do this, I'm going to, whatever the case is, comment down below in the comments and say the start. Just so that we can connect, so that I can then follow your progress and maybe help keep you accountable and etc. etc. You don't have to if you don't want to, totally understand. And also, if you're someone that's been on this if you've been drinking the entrepreneurial Kool-Aid for a couple of years already, then comment down below and just say something on the lines of going to smash it this year. Just so that we can also, same reason, we can connect. I can then see exactly how you are crushing 2019. So it's just a way for us to connect with more like-minded people and even try and build up a community of people that want to help and share. And because I'm in digital marketing, and if people need marketing help, I give away free half-an-hour calls. You just have to say, well, tell me what you want, and I'm not charging you for it. I'll tell you exactly what you might need to know. If I don't have the answers, then I'll go and try and find the answers for you. But anyway, this is more about where will your journey lead you. Okay, so one of the quotes I found the other day, which I totally believe is, you are capable of living at a higher level. Whether you do or whether you don't, that is totally up to you. Okay, but as we embark on another year, I just want you guys to remember that there's going to be lots of ups and downs along your journey. If you come out at the other end and you haven't had a down, I'm very impressed. I use failure and stuff as learning curves, ways not to do something that I did didn't work, this I did didn't work. It's about using those experiences to build you so that you know, okay, well, I'm not doing that again. No, that's not happening. Okay, so one of the things I did this year, I actually have a note of on my wall, and I didn't make New Year's resolutions this year. And I was speaking to a friend of mine, and she was saying that she also didn't make New Year's resolutions because she finds that if she like starts something and then if she fails, then she just gives up. Okay, and I think a lot of people are like that. I think a lot of people that once they get to a hurdle and it doesn't work, they just give up. So what I've done this year is I've actually written down a 2019 strategy. Okay, this is, and I'm not talking about, well, obviously exercise is on there, it's on the list, because it's got to be on the list. Let's be fair, everyone needs to exercise, and if you can form it part of a daily-ish routine, part of your strategy, okay, yes, I'm blessed because I work from home and stuff like that, so I can just quickly go and do like 20 or 30 minutes outside or whatever the case might be, go to the gym down the road, whatever the case might be. So I'm very fortunate in that aspect, and I know a lot of people can't manage that. But if you're working from home, if you're starting out, you are able to do that. I know it gets quite manic in the beginning when you're first starting out on your journey and you focus all your time, etc., etc. I'm just putting that there. It needs to be done. And then I've also, like said, I need to create this for my brand, like, so Facebook posts, podcasts. I've started a podcast this year, Motivational Hits 2019. It's where I basically showcase a different song every day where I get motivation from that song. Okay, in the past it's helped me, or whatever the case might be, I've used that as a motivation, because a lot of entrepreneurs have to be self-motivated type of people, very self-motivated type, and music helps me get motivated in certain situations. So I've created my strategy, and if I didn't do one or two of my tasks for, say, a week or two, then I need to reevaluate. Don't not give it up completely. Reevaluate and see how you can adjust, just so that you don't veer too far off the beaten path. You know what I mean? Like, or you just give up, and then it's like March, you've given something up, and then you only in the new year, you're like, oh, I should have done that until the whole of December, and let me start again. You've just missed out on like another 8 months worth of the exposure you could have been getting. So just re-strategize. Maybe instead of doing 3 blogs, do 2 blogs. And I'm just using that as examples. Instead of making 3 videos a week, try and make 2 videos a week. Or maybe you're getting more traction with the videos, so make 4 videos a week and 2 blogs a week, or whatever. This is just my examples and stuff like that. Obviously I've still got 2 businesses to run, so I've also got a strategy for those 2 businesses on content that needs to be produced, etc., etc., marketing strategies, etc., etc. So instead of making New Year's resolutions, strategy, that sounds like a good idea to me. It's the first time I've ever done it, so, and I've put it on my wall. As you can see, I'm still working on, but there's a 1-pager so far. I'm still working on 1 or 2 other aspects that I'd really like to try and include, but obviously time is a factor, so I need to keep that into consideration. But yeah, so it's just basically, I've done this to just try and stay, to not sway that far off the path, and just give up as I go along. And also just remember that as you navigate through 2019, right, just have a clear picture of what you're doing this for. If you're doing it, most people that do this do it for the right reasons of wanting, well, not most people. Most people just try and scam people on the internet. But most people generally try and do this for their family, try and do it for others, doing it for themselves because they're in a tough situation, or they just want better for themselves, because the 9 to 5, they can't do the 9 to 5. I can't do the 9 to 5. Yeah, like, so they can't do the 9 to 5, so they trying. I take my hat off to anyone that is starting their journey this year. I take my hat off to anyone that has been in this journey now for the last 5 to 10 years. It's not an easy journey, but it's fun. I find it so much fun. I love it, okay, because in the beginning, don't get me wrong, you don't have a clue what you're doing and you're trying to figure everything out, okay? But as you start learning more, and learning is key to 2000 and every year, bottom line. It doesn't matter whether it's 2025, don't stop learning anything. Knowledge is potential power, and as you learn more stuff, you will adapt to your circumstances, and it opens new doors and new possibilities. And then 2019 becomes a kick-ass 2020, and then it becomes a smashing 2021, because you've kept learning and kept improving yourself and seeing what you're actually capable of. And oh man, this journey is the best thing I've ever done with my life, okay? I know I probably should go out more and have more fun and stuff like that, but I'm on a path right now. And as the saying, I'm sure you've heard me say lots of times before on a lot of the platforms, is I am exactly where I am supposed to be right now. And if I have to grind for how many hours to get to my goals and my dreams and my inspirations, and that's what I'm gonna do. And I have fun doing it because I love it. Bottom line, if you don't enjoy it, this is the wrong game for you. Quit now, pack it in. If you don't enjoy the grind, you don't enjoy the hustle, you learn from the mistakes. You get knocked down, you get back up. You get back up and you're like, right, round 2. Get knocked back down. Right, round 3. Right, get knocked back down. 4, round 5, round 6, whatever it takes. This is your journey. This is your path. If you get knocked down, you can decide to get back up. If you don't decide to get back up, I feel sorry for you, because, and I mean this in the nicest way, but one day when you're old and you look back and you see what a small little hurdle it was that you had to cross then, and you didn't follow your dreams, and you didn't follow your goals, you didn't fight for it enough. That to me must be the hardest feeling one day, is living with that regret that I didn't do enough to do what I want to do, to live the life I want to live, to be the person I want to be. And yeah, like that to me is the hardest thing. So when you're going through 2019, just always keep that in the back of your mind, that if you give up now, yes, if there's no other option, change your strategy. You might have the wrong idea, but you might have the right market, or you might have the wrong product, but you might, you know what I mean? If it's a case of you have to adapt, you have to. And with social media the way it is now, and getting your message out there, the way it is now, the easier it is to be able to market on various different platforms, you've got no excuse. I'm sorry to say. I know that I know I should probably like tone down the level of go get 'em sort of attitude, but you are the only person in control of your life. Don't let anyone tell you you can or can't do anything. If someone tells me I can't do something, why? Because you think I can't physically, or you just don't think I will try and prove them wrong. Yes, if I get proved wrong, I held my hands up and I say, well, I got that wrong. But it's a lesson. But be driven for that clear picture of what you're doing this for. That picture of you're doing it for your family, you're doing it for yourself, you're doing it for loved ones, for other people, for a charity, for a bad situation, to get out of a bad situation, to whatever. Just remember what you're fighting for. And I promise you, by the time you get to the end of 2019, you're going to be like, bring on 2020, because I am ready to go and smash it. Bottom line, I'll make that promise with you. If you work on yourself for the next 363 more days from time of recording, I promise you, by the time you get to the end of the year, you are going to look so forward to 2020. But anyway, we've just missed out a whole year there. Sorry about that. Anyway, all I want to say is just remember, this is your journey. This is where will your path take you. Only you can decide. I just want to say, I totally believe, if you've watched this video and up until now, let's be fair, I've waffled on for 16 and a half minutes. If you've watched this message all the way up until now, I promise you, you're already one step ahead of other people. Anyway, guys, have a fantastic day, and I'll catch you in the next video. Take care.